Okay, I'll admit it, summer has not been great to my reading habits so far. I don't know if anybody else feels this way, but I've been in a bit of a reading slump the past 2 months. Although I haven't been reading as many books as usual, there have been some good ones in here. So let's chat about what I've been reading so far this summer and if I recommend them. I read Silver Elite in June. This was our book club pick that month. I didn't love it, didn't hate it. It was a very addicting read. Was the writing great? No. Was it AI? Maybe. I'm not really sure. I'm not here to judge that. A lot of clunky moments. To me, it was a very predictable pattern of what we see in a lot of romantasy books that have been put out recently. It felt like a dystopian version of Fourth Wing. Nonetheless, it was a fun, addicting read. I'll read the second book whenever it comes out. One of my favorite romance books I've read so far this year, Crossroads by Devney Perry. This was an easy 5 stars for me. It's so binge-worthy. The way that she writes, she keeps a certain amount of information from you, so you really want to know what's going to happen next. I absolutely loved Crossroads. Second book in the series, Sunlight, was just okay for me. I think it's a little bit of a me thing though. Main trope, very rarely of interest to me. That was a little harder to get through, but the tension and the banter and the yearning in this one right here, 10 out of 10. If you've been here for a while, you know I absolutely love the book Sunday Morning. I read the third book in the series, A Good Book. I'm going to be honest, this one felt a little bit flat for me. Again, in this book, there's a trope that takes place that I really don't enjoy, so it could just be a me thing. Still love this series. I still think that they're worth reading. It's really fun to watch each sister go on her journey. One of the best audiobooks I've listened to so far this year, These Summer Storms. Now, the audiobook production, 10 out of 10. The book itself, I will get to that. Narrated by Julia Whalen. If you're an audiobook fan, you know that she is just like the cream of the crop. The actual book itself, this was very hard for me to rate. It was actually kind of polarizing to me even while I was reading it. The story of this family that the father passes away mega rich, and in order for the kids to get their inheritance, the dad makes them go through all these inheritance games. It's an interesting mashup of different genres. I really appreciated that about it. There's a little bit of romance, a little bit of mystery, family sibling just drama that's happening. It is very entertaining. I will give it that. Parts in the middle could have been handled a little bit differently. Overall, I definitely recommend this book. It is a fun and unique read. Another very unique read I had a hard time rating was The Compound. This is like a dystopian Love Island, and I know that sounds kind of crazy, but that's exactly what this is. All these people show up to this compound in the desert. They have to go through all these different challenges in order to stay and not get voted out. While I really enjoyed it, I couldn't put it down. I wanted to know what was happening next. The ending is just not what I was looking for. Even though this wasn't a 5-star read for me, I recommend reading it just because it's so different and so outside the box. Book club pick for July is Cash. I don't know if it was me, the fact that I was on vacation, or the book. I just could not get into this. I have put this on a soft DNF for now. Since I'm in a reading slump, I reached for the very last Elsie Silver book on my shelf. While it wasn't my absolute favorite of hers, I had a good time reading it. Honestly, my current read, I didn't finish this in July, but I'm like 70% through it. Last Love Note by Emma Gray. I absolutely loved Pictures of You by her that I read earlier this year. This book is very emotional, very heartbreaking. I think if I wasn't in a reading slump, I would have already binged this in a couple of days. Hoping that we can finish summer off strong and that August will be a better reading month for me. Honestly, when I'm in a slump, I try to just let myself have that a little bit. Sometimes I feel like a little bit of distance from something you love is what you need if you're feeling a little bit burnt out on it.